looking to party with the boys. Can Hey, can you hear me? Oh, all right. What's up? All right, that's what we're here for. Joystick. Oh, was it just keep moving? Well, don't move forward. Yeah. Unfortunately. All right, what are we running? So there's so when I said it depends on like okay, so it goes the mission type, the enemy type, and the planet it's on. So that's how you build your frames. So if you run like a spy or a defense, or if you run a survival or whatever, you pick frames that are level to that. Take corpus to the Orking codices. I gotta get I gotta get a skin for it. I don't even know what gun I have one right now. So none of my stuff is like completely leveled to where it can do the maximum amount because I'm just too lazy to put the formas on. These are extractions. Hold on. Yeah, it's just us three for right now. Alright. Mine's turned down. Okay, hold on one second. Oh, you're doing these missions. So when you do these missions, you're supposed to like. I usually run a Loki. So when you run Loki, he has invisibility, so you get a long-lasting invisibility. Jeez, my phone is not cooperating with me today. So they say you get picked a frame that's based on your um play style, but all frames have their specific abilities. They'll have their passive abilities and everything else. So the guys I used to roll with, they would explain all that to me, tell me, oh, this can do this one you can do this one. You running this one, you have this. And then when you're doing like big missions, you can, with a group, you can do, because you do kind of sort of quotation raids almost. Well, whatever you can get first, the quickest. So, but you just got when you do these missions, you gotta pay attention to.
You've triggered the alarms.
Yeah.
This data and the mission will be a complete failure.
Are you at A or B? B. Okay, I'll do A. So when you do these, you can There's like certain spots you can go into so that you
You're
can
nearing
avoid
the
triggering
console.
alarms and stuff.
Alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
I don't even. Pretty much. So some of them you gotta pay attention because some of them have certain loops and certain stuff. Well, it comes with how much you've played, what you've done, and everything. It's kind of like a self-learning thing you gotta do. Oh shit.
The alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure.
Sorry, I'm gonna call.
You got it. The data is still intact.
So, the problem I have with this mic is if I, like, it picks up so well that it sounds like I'm, like, breathing into the mic. So if I breathe out of my nose, it's, like, extremely loud. So I've been trying to, like, adjust everything so it's not super loud, but it's not easy. Oh, you'll hear it. I'm breathing out of my mouth right now. But you'll hear a faint, like, breathing, like, it's really fun. You're right over there? Don't let them kick your ass. Where are you at, by C? Alright, I'm on my way over there. Oh, by the way, when you get to, like, have you done any missions to where you, like, your screen flashes red at the beginning of the mission or anything like that? Okay. So, mark by for death and stuff like that. So,
You've triggered the alarms.
yeah,
Lose
kind of,
this
sort
data,
of, but it's
and
like
mission
a certain
will be a
enemy,
complete
they'll
failure.
hunt you, and they're like really hard to kill. Like the stalker and everything. Yeah, so it'll, like, you never know what it is, it just depends on what you're marked for death with.
We have all three codes.
Well, like, if you can look at your profile a certain way, and it'll tell you what you're marked for death by, but you never know what it's gonna be because you got your standing with, like, whatever faction you've picked, and some of them, sometimes it's them, and yeah, they just get annoying. But the problem is, you gotta get your factions, because there's certain mods for certain characters and certain mods for certain stuff you can get that you have to have high standing in. And I just never got to it because it just takes so long, so much stuff to do. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, the good part about what I have is that when I ran with a bunch of people, you know, you had certain things you had to do. They did sorties. We did sorties all the time. I mean, sorties are like really difficult
Another
missions.
job well executed.
Do what? What mission? if you want to like go like level your stuff up, yeah. Honestly, just getting your stuff. It takes a while. Mastery rank increases as you rank stuff up too. Like your Warframe, your guns, your weapons, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, as they gain rank and stuff. Now, when you go to select your mission, usually it pops up with like if it'll say spy or whatever. Let me know if it says like what kind of mission, spy, defense. So, like if you hover over a mission, it'll say pop up with the mission. It'll say like defection or infestation or like survival, infestation, bonus, stuff like that. So, which one are you gonna do? Oh yeah, did you? I seen that. Did you was the fire as tall as your house or no? Ah, okay, okay. I've had fires that are as tall as my house. Out in BFE. Uh, the Warframe that you can use will be Loki or whatever. I s- I don't have. There's a lot of frames I have that I don't have like the basic ones of. I have just like primes of. So at one time, I had all the primes, and then I stopped playing for a while, and now I'm way behind. It was right after Inaros came out that I had all the primes. Now I just don't remember, like, for survivals, what I would have used. See, with survivals, you would have like a Trinity. And when I say EV, there's energy vamp and a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a blessing Trinity. There's an energy vamp Trinity. There's different builds for everything. There's ones for like you have a certain build for duration. You have a certain build for damage. You have a certain build for it's great. It's real finicky, fine stuff that you would never think about. It's like going in playing a game, and you have to choose certain story pathways. It's real, yeah. And also, there's like a whole like background story to all this. I can't remember what game. Don't know. Guess you can just invite them. Or actually, recent I can invite. There we go. I got them. So do you guys have missions you want to do, or do you guys want to rank up your stuff? I can help you guys with whatever the story is, but there's some missions you gotta do by yourself in certain stories. And it's like some of them are like very difficult to do. Like there's one on this one mission where you get your operator or your Tenno, actual thing that controls your Warframe, and you have to like fight the Stalker, and it's an upgraded version of the Stalker, and it's like such a pain in the ass. Because you gotta wait for a certain opportunity to do something, and you gotta do it just right, then you gotta hurry up and do this, and then do that, and you can't run fast, stuff. There's a lot of background story to the stuff. Like if you go to like, let me see if I can find it. Actions. There's a certain way. I don't know if you have to go into your inventory. Equipment. Inventory. View. So there's like, or is it in Universe, Warframes, Ash?
Feel free to look around. All donations are appreciated.
But just so, I don't even remember. Endo is used to rank up your mods. And I think you can use Endo to buy something else too. I can't remember. Because I have 7,761 mods. Nikana. Hold on. You want a Nikana. There's Nikana is a certain is the weapon type. Like the Skiajara or Jadi or whatever you want to pronounce, the one you get with Excalibur Umbra. Should. All right. If if you if you want to just if there's a words are not my friend. If you want to just run a story mission that you need help with, I can just help you. I'll show you. I'll show you some stuff. Oh, so what a Vapor Spectre is when you can use it in game, and it'll give you a duplicate of yourself to run around with you. That's basically what that is. So, do you have access to any of the rooms in the back of your ship? Okay. So the right side is a lounge, the back is where your Tenno is, and then the left side's the infected side. You'll get a boil on the side of your character's neck. Yeah, you must have a boil on the side of your neck. You can get it removed, but I sometimes leave it on my character so I can go in there. I can't remember what the actual reason for all that stuff is. I think there's a mission that requires you to have the boil. Yeah, it removes it. That and the fish, I think the fish you catch go down in there. But the lounge you, yeah, the lounge you have your fish there too. Oh yeah. See, the lounge you can have, it's a bunch of crazy stuff. You'll eventually get to it. That starts with a whole nother mission too. Cause, see, it used to be with the relics, the void relics, so all this used to be different. You didn't have the relics, you just had keys and stuff like that, and you'll just run into the void, and you'll do a certain amount of missions for a certain amount of time, and then you'll get prime parts. So that's how you would grind out to get your prime parts. And you'd take so long, you have a chance to get this part, you have a chance to get this part. You won't always get a certain one, and everyone got something different a lot of the times. Sometimes everybody gets the same stuff. So that's why we used to do runs after runs after runs. That's how so many people have so many prime parts. And then a prime would go in a vault, and before they started letting primes come out, bringing them back out of the vault, you wouldn't have access. So there, it would drive the price of the you could do. It's really crazy because it's like a whole economy in this game. You can wait for something to go in, and I think there's an app that'll show you the price of everything, and you can wait till a certain thing goes away because there's so many players that want it, and the price will be driven up, and you could sell like a prime part or a prime set for like 500 plat or whatever, because platinum's very expensive in this game. And you could buy stuff, and I've bought a couple of my frames, but of course, the guys I ran with, they knew the highs and the lows when the low was kept going down, and they'll say, this is the time to buy, this is the time to sell, this is the time to do this. It's kind of like stocks and stuff like that. This game gets really technical, and it's funny. Yeah, it's funny and crazy at the same time. And there's a whole nother thing with like breeding in this game too. You can get a cat, you can get a dog in a sense, and you can get an infected one, and then you can get this, or you can get a MOA, or you can get this, or you can get that, get an electronic one. I mean, it's 10 different, it's millions of different stuff. You can build this, you have to build this to have this, you have to do this to have this. It's Yeah, it gets confusing because you have to pay attention to one thing and you're paying attention to another thing. It's just, man, this shit's just too much. I mean, I still talk to them people and everything, but they still, I mean, like they would run on Destiny and they would have whole squads. You have like a 10-man or more team on there, and you have to do certain things for this, certain things for that, and like on here, they had a requirement you had to be on at least once a week or once a month or something like that, or occasionally come on. You had to help donate stuff, you had to help build stuff, you had to help do this, and you all would run, and whoever needed help doing something, someone would go help them. And then, I mean, the one guy was one of the, I think one of the guys we used to have was a developer or whatever too. So we would have all kinds of crazy shit, his stuff doing this, stuff like that. It was all kinds of funny stuff. So, and then the guy was like, hey man, I told him, I was like, there's no hard feelings, man. Alright, let's see, what is this mission? Excavation. Alright, let's do it. Let's start. Oh, you're not even like ranked up all the way to it yet. I'm almost to get to start on my 12. They get harder and harder, just so you know. I mean, people would give each other their accounts, so that because some of them are so bad they don't even want to deal with them. They get accounts and stuff. Some random guy. Yeah, something like that.
We're here in search of lost artifacts, items buried deep below the surface. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
That and a lot of your melees have stances. In order to get your weapons and your warframes to certain levels, you gotta form on them, and it allows for more space so you can upgrade. But if you're using the same mod, if you have the same mod on one of your characters and you rank it, but that one doesn't have enough rank, then you have to form on that one too, and then you have to go and form on another one. So I have like 5 or 6 frames that all have like the one mod that's the same one all, and I try to max out one, but then I had to go and reform all of them, and then you have to remember what you had on the mods and to go reset them up and everything. And I'm just like, this is stupid shit. So that's why all mine aren't full power, but they're pretty high up. So this is where I should have left the frame of frost, but I just or even the Banshee.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
So this is the super van. And once you got like certain special ones of your gun, you'll have like special abilities they'll do. After you get so many kills, it'll let out a burst and kill certain enemies. This one doesn't have radio blind, it has radio howl. And I just read the other day what it's actually abilities for what it's for and the difference. So when you get to a certain level, you have to fight these things with sentience. And they are the hardest things because they adapt to your attacks, and your attacks do less and less damage. So you gotta deal with that. But this radio howl will reverse their resistance. So Excalibur Umbra is really good against these which one calls these enemies. So when this one gets down to like 10, 11 seconds, you can just let the power run out, because by the time power runs out, it'll be done here. Just gotta make sure it doesn't do it. I have enough to run
Artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. The excavator has run out of power. Cell. Excavation complete. What we found. Extraction is now
Why is
available.
that guy all the way over? So it used to be your blades, your weapons affected, like assault the blade, your sword would affect it. That's how you would rank it.
Excavator deployed.
But
protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
now it's totally separate modding system. You got mod it all differently. Then you used to be able to have 2 speed, basically speed mods on it. You could shoot a lot of blades, or swing a lot of blades. But now they made 2 mods, one, and you can't put the same thing on. So it was very complicated.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
And a lot of them, the guys will be like, oh, they'll like occasionally tell you like what their power damage is, and sometimes you'll see it, and they'll just be like, oh, I just did 1,000,000 damage, or critical damage, or crit hit. So, and a lot of mods go and deal with that. And there's a lot of mods I don't even have.
The excavator has
I spent a long time trying to grind for certain mods, and it just takes so long. It's painstaking. And then like if you go to Luna, Moon, it has little mini games, I would say, little trials you would have to do, and it takes, you have to do finicky stuff, like, and if you mess up once, it's like you're screwed. Yeah, so like there's one that's like organ, and you have to jump on certain notes as they shoot you in the air, and you get a certain mod once you go all the way to the top. But if you fall off, you have to restart all over again. And you have a certain amount of time to do them. They're all timed also. Yeah. But I say Excalibur, make Excalibur basically with efficiency and damage.
The excavator has lost power. Find, sell. Look what we just uncovered.
There's no enemies. There you go, that's a mod y'all need. And there's some mods you gotta pay someone to do it because you got too many. And you can use them. Where'd that logo? Or however you pronounce his name. Hey, Rump. Hey, Rump. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah. Where'd your friend go? Nah, he left. I don't even think he's in the party.
Excavator.
Oh, I don't know what happened to him. Must be because he's on the PS5. Yeah, but we can leave whenever you want. The mission's done. We're just staying here to get parts. Pick up stuff as you get it. Extraction? Wherever the green arrow is, but I think it's down here too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. There you go. I don't know where
Excavator is ready to go.
the extraction point is. Ah, it's this way.
Fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the next site.
follow me. Because they're just gonna keep on spawning.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit. Extracts the artifact. We need another power cell for the excavator. Excavation complete. Look what we found.
I'm right next to you. Yeah. It's over here. Oh no, it's right. You're right. You're going the right way. Oh, you don't need to go all the way up there. Yeah, just follow. I'm right here. Follow me. We're here.
Transference still holding.
Look what we just uncovered.
That's yeah, it is. The other guy. There you go. It has a timer for the other guy. So the other guy gets here. And then if he gets here, then yeah. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Do what? Oh, yeah. That's how it goes. That's all good, bud. Does your friend need any help, or? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, dude. Alright, see ya. Huh. Okay, well, you know what? Guess I'll just do a little bit of leveling.
Now we finish this business once and for all!
Legendary core. boy. I don't look for them ships. I can't find them anywhere.
Our position has been compromised.
Logos.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
This guy. Oh boy. This is the flash next time. Pretty sure we're good.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Uh-oh. Oh. Thought I jumped all the way off. My scorch is better. Oh. Oh, you see that?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I'm heading out the office.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Alright. Well, I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna jump on some, I might jump on something else and come back, I don't know. But thank you for whoever came and watched and came and stayed and joined and whoever's enjoyed. Hoping to try to get back into this and remember how to do it all and improve from there. But till then, it's gonna be learning experiences we're here for. So thank y'all for coming and peace out. Figure it out. Oh, there we go.